Hey everybody, welcome to another special, actually late Christmas model review coming at you on New Year's Eve. I had two models arrive and I have another on the way. This is a continuation of Christmas, and it's okay because Christmas is actually 12 days, so that doesn't matter. Anyway, so I'll try and push out the other video tonight as well through all the, New Year's chaos. If I don't, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'll try and do that. Um, I'm excited this model arrived. It is my first modern Lufthansa. I have a 707, and one of the funny things about Lufthansa is their livery has remained virtually unchanged, or nearly unchanged at least, throughout all its years. It still has a white body, gray underside, with the same tail. It's incredible. Just small changes like Lufthansa.com because, back when they first started, there wasn't an internet. But yeah, this is a 2014 release, as you can tell by the color-coded bar. And it's the A340-300, my second one. I have an Air France one. So yeah, and this brings me to another thing that is just brief before I go on with the review. My airport is becoming crowded with international airlines, which is not only unrealistic, but also just unnecessary, because I don't need all these heavies at a small airport that I've been getting more smaller jets for. So I'm going to let you guys decide the 4, possibly 5 airlines that are foreign that fly into my airport. Other ones that I still have may make appearances at it occasionally, but once it's decided, I'll also include them all. I'll have all my new planes, regardless of which ones are at the airport or not, in my, special, I don't know why I can't think of the name, the showcasing of my new models that I'll probably put out next year, 2015, so yeah. Anyway, more information in the description. I'll show you the airlines and the typical routes they fly and the planes I have for it. But yeah, that's it. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Icelandair should be in it. So yeah, typical box. It is the A340, so it is a heavy box. And I don't mean physically heavy. I mean it is the larger one. It also has, I just noticed this, Airbus A340-300, registration D-AIFE, Passau. I don't know how to pronounce that correctly. Maybe I did. Maybe I butchered it. Same thing all around. 2014, one of the last ones. Officially licensed product. And with the plane climbing. So very nice. This plane is definitely more detailed and newer than my other A340, which I got a couple days over a year ago. And I'm not going to discriminate by age, maybe by detail, but honestly, that's only because of age. So, which so far I do, if I really like this model, maybe it'll get a higher rating than my Air France. But honestly, that's just because it's German. Just kidding. Just kidding. Alright, so let's start. So we have I'm going to call it a crane, but I'm not exactly sure what the bird is. I'm going to research that for you. Well, actually, most of you already know, so how about you educate me in the comments? But it has the very Airbus-looking nose, Star Alliance logo, Airbus A340-300 Passau, like I said, however you pronounce that. And we got all the windows, Lufthansa, second entrance, which is most of the time used when there's a wide-body jetway available. There's the light and the very broad Airbus underside. And here are the smaller, kind of skinny, typical engines you would have. Your typical CFM. Yep. So, and then you have these, funny, older Airbus winglets that you see on the A330s and A340s. That's just how it is. One of the things I am noticing is the very broad, and I don't know why there's a shadow all of a sudden. Normally there's not, but it might just be because it's dark outside and all I have is the light here in the office. So I'll try and move the camera over here. The very large and broad colored, sorry that was annoying me, satellite dish. Very interesting. Or not satellite dish, but you know, the dish. Whatever it may be for. And then Lufthansa.com, just at the very end of the plane. Registration and its origin. Flag of origin. Nearest the tail with FE, of course, on the top. Same with the nose gear, which we'll see. And another thing about the A340, and it might also just be because of the livery, which also may explain the dish color at the top, but the very noticeable elevators. Another difference. And the tail engine. Yep, very nice. And then of course you have the very, I want to say broad, again, but broad flat bays of the A340, and the A330 have them too. But yeah, same kind of thing you got going on in the back here. You also have a very large cargo door, being a heavy. Pretty good wing detail, not the best, especially for a newer model, but I feel like that's just how it is. I feel like Gemini just hasn't really improved the wing detail, especially with the flaps on the A330s and 40s, you know. I mean, you have, and they are, I guess, I don't want to say simpler, because nothing's really simple with aeronautics, you know. It's just a step down from rocket science, so. But, I mean, it just might be because the wings are a lot different than other ones. But I wouldn't be able to tell you because I am a Boeing kind of guy, so, yeah. Another large cargo door. Same thing you have on this side. Star Alliance, crane, or whatnot. Bird. Hi, bird. Almost kind of looks like a Pegasus. I would have to cook Lufthansa if they had a Pegasus. JK. Underside, we have a very gray underside, like I said. Very similar livery all throughout their years. With an almost kind of I don't even know how to describe this, but you got a normal white backing on it. Oh wow, that doesn't look very centered. That just might be how it is. And then you have the rest of the underside is gray. Gemini Jets logo, hope for the stand. Good flat base detail, you know. Then you have that, you know, arrow on the underside of the engines. Has tilting and rolling gear. Same kind of thing. Good detail towards the front. You have FE on the nose gear. So it is all tilting and rolling. But yeah, it's a good model. You know, Lufthansa will hopefully be at my airport. And like I said, that's where you guys come in and decide. I will have all of the information in the description. You will comment one airline, and only one. And I'm going for 4, but I can max out at 5. Basically, if 2 airlines get a tie, you know, I'll put both of them in. Now, if 3 get a tie, then I'm just going to have to personally kick one out. And the remaining ones will, like I said, may or may have not said, will make a guest appearance every once in a while. I will have a model showcasing soon with all my new ones, once I also have this decided. And, yeah. Like I said, Icelandair. Definitely want that. Please vote for it. I want to make it there by default. But, yeah. That model was so hard to get. it took them 2 weeks just to find one for me at Gemini Jets. And then it took another week for shipping, and I paid $10 for that shipping. It just, I waited what felt like nearly a month for my model, but it was so worth it because it is just a rare model now, which I really want them to release more. But yeah, so this is pretty much it. I have another review coming out soon, hopefully right after this one. So, like, subscribe, everything, you know, all that fun stuff. And, also, oh, that's right, just remembered, I would also like you guys to comment what airlines you want for the giveaway. So, comment 2 things, and I want you to make sure they're very clear. Do one for the international ones at my airport, and then I also want you to comment airlines for the giveaway. I will choose the planes. Plan on doing a mix of heavies and small, but choose the airlines for the giveaway, because I'm not going to discriminate and pick like Delta and all these, you know, and American and stuff. US, I want to see what airlines you all really want. So yeah. But the only models I'm probably not going to get are like A380s and really large expensive ones, because then I just won't be able to afford all that. I want to afford multiple ones and more people can win. But yeah, so just comment, like I said, more information in the description below. And have a great New Year's Eve. I will be back at you soon.